Hey y'all. Hey. We are live. How y'all doing? We are live. We are live. Hey Tabby, you first. Pardon me. Let me give me a little sip with my whistle. Hey, Melody McFadden. Hello. Hello, everyone. S. Johnson says I was waiting on you. I'm here. I'm here. I told you I was going to try to pop in and give you guys a little more time. Mm-hmm. How y'all doing? I see y'all coming in. Come on. Keisha White War. Hello. Hey guys. Ooh, I'm a little tired tonight, but we're gonna get through it. I think I worked a little hard today. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. Vanity. Hello, Tracy. Miss B. Lisa Foster. I already said Vanity. See, I told you I was tired. Melody McFadden, my moderator. Hello, dear. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, all right. Who else we got? Dolores Campbell. Hi. Hello. Hello. All right. So we got a few topics that we want to talk about tonight. Thank you guys for coming on in. We're going to go ahead and get started. Artrell Palmer. Hello. T Sharp. Cheryl Howard. Amanda Burns. Renata Ford. Hi, guys. Hello. 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 Who we got? Who's that? Reader. Hello. If you guys did not hit the like button, I can wait for you. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button as you come in. Might as well. I mean, right? Might as well. Go ahead and hit that like button as you come in, if you don't mind. We're going to go ahead and get started. We have 17 likes, well, 21 likes now, with 31 of you in the building. Can we get the likes to match the number of people in here? Like, can we do that? Can we do that? Let's get the likes up. Because Caramel is working hard for y'all in here now. I done popped in on y'all 2 times today. I'm trying to get y'all 2 times. Let's see. Make sure I'm getting everything. Okay. All right, let's get started. All right, first topic of discussion. All right, so Ashanti, honey, Ashanti has her a new boo. Yes, she does. Y'all know she always keeps her guys that she's dating kind of low key. We really haven't known anybody that Ashanti has dated really except Nelly. And then we knew of her kind of fooling around with Irv Gotti. We kind of knew about that. But in terms of her being out in the public and dating someone, I would say that the only person that I would know of that she was dating like that was Nelly. So now it has come out that she is dating. Y'all know Ashanti is 42. I did not know she was that damn old. She is 42 years old, okay? And she is dating an R&B singer. His name is Joyner Lucas, okay? He must not be that popular. I don't even know who the hell he is. And I know a lot of, when I know my music pretty well, I really don't know him like that. He must be new. But anywho, he and Ashanti met because they were in the studio and did a song together. And of course, they did a video together as well. And upon them working together, they sparked a friendship / relationship. Okay. All right. So let me read what it says about them. It says that according to Ashanti, that she wants to have a baby by the singer as early as next year. Okay. Now, mind you, he just had a baby last year with his baby mama. And there has been speculations that Ashanti was messing with him during the time that he was with his baby mama last year. So I'm trying to figure out how that works out. You want to have a baby with him next year, and he just had a baby last year with his baby mama. Now, I get it, y'all trying to be together and move on, child. This is a new little romance or whatnot. But the math ain't mathing here. Like, something ain't weighing out here, girl. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Ashanti is known to be with somebody else, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. Y'all remember when she was with Irv Gotti? Irv Gotti was married the entire time that Ashanti was messing with him. She didn't give a hot damn that he had a whole wife and 3 kids at home. And now it's looking like she has met someone else who has not finished whatever relationship and or situationship that he was in with his baby mama. because the baby is really a few months old, and now he has moved on to be with Ashanti, and now Ashanti is saying that she wants to try to have a baby by him as early as next year. Well, what is this? December. That's right around the corner. They literally just been dating a few months. She moves on kind of fast, girl. I mean, I don't know, girl. I don't know. That seems a little quick to me. He just had a baby, and now you want to have another one. All right. Yeah. So then Ashanti wrote on her Twitter. She says, "I want to have a kid next year. Says hopefully, homie does the right thing." That's what she says. All right. So, it says that Ashanti and Joyner's romance first popped off when the two worked together on their song together, which is called Fall Slowly, The Evolution by Lucas, featuring singer Ashanti. All right. Then in the video, it says that the two are seen passionately kissing and embracing, driving fans to speculate that their amazing chemistry spilled out into real life, which it did. And the two are apparently in love. I'll show you guys a picture of him. Here's a picture of him with his mom. He's not a bad looking guy. I mean, he looks like he might have a little Puerto Rican and whatnot in him. Give me 1 second. Here's a picture of him. That is him. That's him. That's his mom on the side, but that is him. Okay. I don't know, girl. I don't know, Ashanti. You might want to slow it down and date real slow with him. His name is Joyner Lucas. He's an R&B singer. I really don't know of him. I'm gonna have to Google him and see what he talking about, y'all. Let's see what kind of singing you do, because everybody say they can sing. Just just because you put singer in front of your name don't make you a singer. But we'll check him out. I'll check him out and see what is giving. All right. So yeah, Ashanti, honey, she went on the Breakfast Club and she was, real googly and talking about him. So she's really feeling him. So I don't know what he's done in these few months, honey, that's making her feel like she want to run out here and have a baby with him when he just had a baby with his damn baby mama. So, child, y'all kids gonna be a few months apart. But good luck to you, honey. If you like it, I'd love it. Ashanti. All right. Moving on. Arionne Curry is in the news because she is saying she's not giving the bloggers any more content, okay? And she is begging the viewers to buy her clothes online. Am I going to show the video? I'm not, because I'm so irritated with her ass. She don't do nothing but stare into the camera. And then she was sitting there eating cereal. Like, why are you logging on for people to watch you eat cereal? Like, what is the point of that? I don't get it. I said, I refuse to waste my time and sit here and watch this girl on live, sitting here eating cereal and trying to sell these cheap ass clothes, some kind of ugly jacket with all these flowers on it. She up trying to model and begging people to buy her clothes. I'm like, girl, you don't have nothing else to do. Now, she was talking about she was going to be moving, and it appears that she may not be moving now because Martell has put Knox in daycare, okay? And it is alleged that Knox is in the same school as Sugar Mama, okay? So Martell has put little Knox in the same daycare as Sugar Mama. I said, I know Mel probably ain't feeling, I know she's feeling the way about that. I know she's probably not feeling that shit at all. So at some point in time, when Arionne gets out the Uber, she's probably going to see Mel because y'all know she ain't got no car. Y'all caught that shade. So when she get out her Uber to go pick up baby Knox, she going to probably run into Melody at some point. When she goes to pick Sugar Mama up. That's going to be weird. That's going to be super weird for them to run into each other like that. I'm just like, child. Really, honestly, he should have been in daycare. And I keep saying it. The reason why he is not developing like he should be because he's not around other kids his age. Y'all already know kids move in leaps and bounds when they are around other kids who are their age. As when they're walking, talking, they pick up on things from other kids. I had to learn that with my son. I put him in daycare. He's been in daycare since he could walk. And he developed quickly by being around other kids. The kids see them doing something, they want to do it. So it's pushing them to kind of grow up and keep up with the other kids. So honestly, Arionne could have been putting him in daycare. I mean, I don't know. Maybe she didn't have the money to do it. I think Martell must have just gotten his Love and Marriage Huntsville check to where he can afford to maybe put Baby Holt in there now. I don't know, child. I don't know. But at the end of the day, he just put Baby Holt in. Well, he called him Maverick. And I said, this shit is so confusing. Like, you guys need to pick a name for this child because it's kind of confusing for Arionne to be calling him Knox or Holt. She's calling him Knox and Hope. And then Martell calls him Maverick. So like, what is it? That child gonna be confused. He's not gonna know who the hell he is. Like, honestly, y'all are calling him 3 different names. Like, why are they doing that? Like, what is this child's name? Give him one name. He is a year old. Give him one name that he can remember. He should not be answering to 3 names. That's team too much. That's team too much. Now, I get it why Arionne calls him Hope, because she's proud that he has Martell's last name. And we already know that. That's what she has lived to do. She has wanted this child. She wanted a child by him since forever. Okay. Martell has paid for her to have several, we already know. 3 to be exact. And she decided, oh, I'm keeping this baby because I'm going to have some kind of trophy to walk away with from this relationship. And that is what Baby Hope was to her, was a trophy. All right. So you kind of saddled yourself down with a situation that you didn't have to saddle yourself down with, ma'am. Okay. All children are a blessing. Don't get me wrong. But the way that he came into this world was just kind of effed up. And that could have been avoided. So now this child is going to have a scarlet letter on his damn forehead because of a decision that his mother made that she should not have made. So, at the end of the day, it's great that he is in daycare, like I said, around other kids who can help him develop and push him into the direction he needs to be pushed at his age, because he's really going to be delayed being at home all day. Arionne does not spend the amount of time that she needs to spend with him in terms of talking to him, in terms of teaching him what he needs to be taught, versus him being in daycare, because her focus is on herself. She's very vain. She wants to be on live all day long. She lets him sit there and scream and holler. She don't have the time for him. Like I said, this child was a means of a trophy for her to be able to say, oh, I got Martell's child. But when it comes to her doing what she needs to do as a mother, I don't see her doing that. And I'm sorry that a lot of people might say, oh, Cameron, that's harsh. But it's the truth. Y'all know I speak the truth over here, whether it's raw. I mean, sometimes it's going to hurt your feelings. Sometimes I'm going to step on your toes. But the truth is the truth. She wanted a trophy, something to say, hey, she felt like she had Martell when she had this baby. And that's just not the case. That's not the case, because you had the baby and he left. He still has not put a ring on it. And it's we're going into 2.5, almost 3 years now that he and Melody have been divorced. And he still has not doubled back and put a ring on that thing, baby. You still ain't got no ring on that finger. You probably had a ring on your eye, but not on your finger. I'm just saying. So it's good that he has put this child in daycare. I mean, it's a great thing. Hopefully he can keep the payments up, because y'all know how Martell is, honey. Y'all already know he ain't really got it like that. So thank God that Love and Marriage Huntsville, the own network, then cut you your check, baby, and you can go out here and do what you feel you need to do. But hopefully you keep the payments up so he can stay in school, because his ass should have been in school since he, barely could walk. Okay, so maybe his speech and all that will clear up with him being in daycare. That's just how I see it. Okay, but they really need to stop calling him all these damn names. If you're gonna call him Knox, then call him damn Knox. Stop calling him Holt. And if his name, I don't know why they keep saying, I don't know why Martell calls him Maverick, like I said, and Arionne calls him Holt. It's just so damn confusing. Like, I know he'd be looking at them like, who the hell am I? Like, mama calling me Holt at home, or mama calling me Knox at home, and then I get with daddy, and daddy's calling me something else. Like, he's already confused because of who his mama is. That's confusing just in itself. That's total confusion right there. Okay, and then his damn daddy don't make it no difference. Don't make it no different, because his ass is confusing as well, because he's unstable. So he has 2 unstable parents, 4 parents. Okay, so the only stabilization that he's going to have is probably when he goes to school. Moving on. They drain me. They drain me. But yes, so Baby Hope would be in school, at the same school as Sugar Mama. I don't know about that, y'all. I don't know. To each his own. Tomato, potato, damn tata. All right. Let's move on. What else did I want to talk about? All right. Melody is asking fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville again to support the show. She's saying, please support the M&M kids on the upcoming episode. So I guess she's saying that it's free to go ahead and stop the blackout. What do y'all think? Honestly, I think we're doing it for a cause. I don't think that we're doing it not to support Melody and the kids. I think that the original reason for us to do the blackout was because of the craziness that's been going on, the disrespect that's been going on, especially with the Scott brothers, and then them bringing in the other Scott brother, Basement Billy. That's who we're going to call him, because he gets no clout over here. But Wanda and her disrespectful antics, Tisha and her disrespectful antics, like everybody on the show has been doing this whole gang up against Melody, and I appreciate her wanting us to stop the blackout. But at the end of the day, I feel like we are doing it for a cause. Now, the numbers did go up to like 400 and something thousand. They're saying that this past episode, this past weekend, that the numbers went way up into the high 400s. So we need to get them back down. And I feel like that they went up because a lot of people wanted to see the episode with Maurice and Marceau crying. Okay, they wanted to see the two of them be emotional and do all that fake crying where, you know, Marceau had to do about 50 blinks, honey, to get them tears to fall. This was his ass, you know. As soon as the camera zoomed in on Maurice, this was him over there trying to get them tears to fall so he can, you know, keep them ratings up. Mm-hmm. They call them Visine the Visine tears, okay? So yeah, good looking out. I don't know what acting school he went to, but good job, you know. So yeah, the ratings went up for this past episode of the two of them up there doing all that crying, honey. And I do sympathize, like I said, with what was going on with Kimmy. I do, but I feel like he was, you know, yeah. I think a lot of people kind of went and tuned in to see this whole episode of the two of them sitting there crying, and Marceau acting totally oblivious to the fact that Tisha done sat there and told him that this girl had full-blown cancer while he's trying to say that it wasn't serious. I'm like, I don't get it, y'all. It's a hot damn mess. Okay. Stormy kind of expresses her feelings in terms of Love and Marriage Huntsville, seeming like her being on the show is a bit too much for her. I said, girl, it might be time, Stormy, for you to maybe get off the show for a while. All right. And I'm going to read to you what Stormy had to say. All right. She has a lot of concerns about being on the show. It's seeming like that she was feeling away. So this is what Stormy said. Stormy believes that filming the show means that she is subjected to energy sucking situations. She says, in real life, I monitor the SHIT out of my peace. She said, I don't even let people get near me. She says, even if I F with them, in my heart heavy, I keep it light and distant until time tells. Like, you know, she talks crazy. And she talks the way she writes. She types the way she writes. It's so crazy. She says, and now I consistently have energy sucking experiences. She says, playing the game and giving besties when I know the energy is inconsistent and foul as shit. She says, I'm honestly too real for this. Okay. Well, if you're too real for this, get off the show. It's simple. You're a millionaire. You're doing well. Like, what is your purpose of being on the show? I get it. You want to promote your business or whatever, but if, you know, that's reality TV. You're going to be on there with drama. Drama sells. You already know going into it what you are coming into it for. It's going to be drama. You're going to be arguing with people. There's going to be some fights. Carlos is going to continue to put those things out there. So if you're going to be on his platform, on his show, be prepared to be in the drama. Look at the mess that Melody is going through. There's no way in hell that Stormy is going through more than Melody is going through on this show. I'm just saying. So if Melody can get through this, baby, and breeze through it, and I know she's going through it, honey, with Basement Billy and them Scots, honey, steady coming for her, and Wanda too. At the end of the day, Stormy, like, you're really not getting it like Melody is. So I don't see what her, I don't know. Maybe she's just not strong enough. Maybe she's just not strong enough. I'm just saying. It might be time for you to sit it out for a bit, girl. It might be time for her to sit it out a bit because she's feeling away. She's feeling away. She says that luckily, she says that she says her husband gave her a pep talk and reminded her to just remember to have fun filming the show. She says, okay, I feel better now. I talked to Courtney. He just boosted me up and reminded me to have fun. And more importantly, keep it real as always. Okay. So I don't know, girl. Maybe you need to maybe she needs to get off the show. I mean, damn. I mean, I like seeing her on the show sometimes. Really, I keep saying this, that Tiffany and Lou, they need to go. I'm happy that they're pregnant with their child, but I feel like that's going to be their storyline now. Carlos is going to keep them on the show now for them to use it as their storyline. And we kind of don't care. Like, congratulations, but we don't care. I don't care enough to see them on the show to promote this storyline now about this baby. Like, please go away, have your baby. Y'all be happy, do what y'all do. I don't care to see them on the show because they really don't bring anything to the show, honestly. I mean, I keep saying, replace Lewis and replace Lewis and Tiffany with Kiki and her husband. Let's see what's going on with the two of them. I think Kiki's storyline is a little bit more interesting, if you will, than Tiffany and Lewis. I mean, she's been wanting to have a baby forever. You have your baby now. So now what's next? What's next? You really don't want to talk about your life. You really wanted to skip out. You really want filming that many scenes whenever they had the little situationship with Dr. Francis, where they were supposed to be on this whole marriage counseling BS mess. They didn't want to be there for that. So you really don't want to film. So why do you want to be on the show? I don't get it. I don't get it. Tiffany and Lewis, they really didn't show them much this season. So let them go ahead and get on off the show, child, and do what they do. But in terms of the Blackout, I still feel like we should continue to still do the Blackout. I mean, I appreciate Melody speaking up and saying that she wants everyone to go back to watching the show again. But I feel like we're doing it for a purpose. And I feel like we'll kind of be not being truthful to ourselves as to why we were doing it in the first place. Okay, the ratings are going to go up and down. Okay, depending on what it's going to, for the reunion, you're going to have people that's going to sneak and watch it just because building up to the reunion, we've been talking about it. We've been throwing out little nuggets here and there, talking about the reunion is going to be good. So a lot of people are going to sneak and watch it and the ratings are going to go up. Okay, that's just facts. People are going to continue to sneak and watch the show. You can't tell people what to do. I mean, damn, they pay for cable, they pay for their own network, bitch, they're going to watch it. So all we can do is encourage people to continue the Blackout. Like, we're going to still support Melody in anything that she does. But in terms of Love and Marriage Huntsville, I'm going to say on my channel, I would like for everyone to continue the Blackout. Okay, at least until after the reunion. And that's when the show is actually going to go off until mid-January. Okay, mid-January, it will be back for another season. And we'll see what happens then. But I think that we should continue the Blackout. Okay. I get it why she wants everyone to do it. We're going to, like I said, Melody is doing so many things. We will continue to support her in everything that she does. But as it relates to Love and Marriage Huntsville, I'm asking my followers on my channel to continue the Blackout. Okay. And if you guys choose not to do it, I can't tell you what to do. Okay. If you've been riding with us this long, let's keep riding. Let's do this thing till the wheels fall off. I mean, loyalty is everything, right? we trying to be loyal over here. Like, Melody, we still support you and love you, dear, but we're doing this for a cause. Really, we're doing it for you, ma'am. We're doing it for you because we don't want to see you continue to be bullied by Wanda, by the Scotts, by Carlos. Like, everybody is running amok on this show, and we're trying to send a message, okay? Yes, we can't do it by ourselves. So everybody has to be committed to say, okay, you know what? As much as I want to sit here and watch the show on Saturday, we have options. We have options, okay? You can watch it on YouTube. Don't watch it on their own channel so that you don't give them that credit on the show. Okay. You can still watch it. You can still watch it. I'm going to always come on and do my review and try to make it just as if you watched it. I'm going to give you all the details just as if you watched it. Okay. Many other content creators, they're going to review the shows as well. So I'm asking that everyone continue to Blackout. And not because I'm trying to be mean and go against Melody or anything like that. I just feel like we started something and we should continue. Okay. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. What y'all think? What y'all saying in the comments? Do y'all think we should continue? I feel like we should continue to Blackout. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love the Eminem kids. We're going to continue to support them as well. They're all cute and whatnot, but we're doing this for a cause, you guys. Okay. We're doing this for a cause. And I really, really, really hope everybody can stick with that. Okay. Because like I said, the ratings will fluctuate up and down, but we have to do what we have to do. Okay, let's move on. Oh, we have so much to talk about, my Lord. I'm trying not to be on here too long, okay? Because I kind of want to enjoy a little bit of my night. I'm a little tired, but we're going to get through it. All right, so Carlos King calls out Karen Huger, Robin Dixon, and Giselle Bryant over an altercation that they had on Real Housewives of Potomac. This is my thing with Carlos, okay? You have enough issues going on the OWN network. Why is he worrying about what's going on Real Housewives of Potomac? I get it. He may watch the show. But at the end of the day, sir, you have issues that need to be addressed and are tended to on your own network. That is why there is a blackout now, because you are not addressing and are standing up for or addressing, rather, the issues. I mean, why is he worried about what's going on Real Housewives of Potomac? That's on a completely different network. That's on Bravo. He stays over there on Bravo worrying about what they're doing on Bravo. He was on there worrying about somebody else on Bravo before I did a live on it. Like, why does he care so much what's going on Bravo? Is he trying to be sneaking up and being on Bravo now? Like, sir, you need to be worried about the ratings of your show steady fluctuating and going up and down over here on the OWN network because you got craziness going on your show. Love and Marriage Huntsville is a hot damn mess. I'm just saying, you are worrying about the wrong thing. Give me a second, you guys. You're worrying about the wrong thing. You're worrying about the wrong thing. All right, let's read what it has to say. Let's read what it has to say. Says that Carlos King was disturbed by Robin Dixon's actions. Okay, if you guys watched, I want to say 2 episodes back, Robin Dixon recorded an altercation that happened between Mia and Wendy Adefeso. I think that's how you say her last name. Where Wendy went back and was telling Peter something that had to do with Wendy in terms of a business proposition that they were supposed to be doing. It had nothing to do with Mia, but she inserted herself in the middle of it because she was friends with Peter Thomas. All right. Upon her doing that, she and Wendy got into an altercation where Mia threw a drink in Wendy's face. It was shown on the episode. Okay. Wendy got up to retaliate and defend herself, and things went left. During this entire altercation, instead of trying to break things up, Robin Dixon pulled out her phone and proceeded to record it. Okay. She got a lot of backlash for that as well. Okay. Let me read to you guys what they said. It says that Love and Marriage Huntsville executive producer Carlos King had things to get off his chest on his podcast with a guest YouTuber called DJ Richie Sky. Y'all know who he is. I like DJ Richie Sky. It says that Carlos said that it is so triggering to watch because no one had Wendy's back. Does that sound familiar? No one had Melody's back on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Are we going to ever address that, Carlos? So this triggers you, but Love and Marriage Huntsville and them bullying a whole nother woman on the show. Okay. 2, 3, 4 men and a non-cooking Billy Goat can sit here and yeah, I'm gonna be petty. I am. Can sit here and come for one woman and you say nothing about it, and that doesn't trigger you at all. Like, you can literally go home and climb into your bed at night and sleep well, and that does not trigger you. That does not bother you at all. But a situation that has nothing to do with you on a completely different network that's not even under you bothers you and triggers you. Okay, we'll go with it. It sounds so good. Don't you agree? So is that says that Carlos says that it's so triggering to watch because no one had Wendy's back. Says, but he was really disturbed that Robin took out her phone to record the chaos. Carlos says this. He says, I have never in my life or career have been around a group of people in this case. He says the cast is full of women where someone knucks and no one bucks up to diffuse the situation. Well, look at the damn pot calling the kettle black. Carlos King, did you really come out of your mouth to say that, sir? Now, at what point did you knuck and or buck to tell the Scotts that they need to stand down as it relates to them bullying Melody? So you can see it over here, but when you Ray Charles to the bullshit over here. Is that what we're doing? You can see it over here, so you eyes wide open over here. You got the Destiny eyes over here with Real Housewives of Potomac. You got the Destiny eyes over here, looking at them over there acting up, acting like city girls over there. But then when it comes over here to Love and Marriage Huntsville, you Ray Charles to the bullshit. You can't see nothing. Okay, yeah, we damn near got to give you a stick so you can tap your way around like we were talking about Bill Cosby in my other live. Is that what we're doing? Wow. Oh, yeah. You got Destiny eyes over here and Ray Charles to the bullshit. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Destiny eyes, the surprise eyes. Oh, your eyes is wide open. When you're looking over here, Real Housewives of Potomac over here on the Bravo network. But then when you get over here on the own network, on your own network, you don't see shit. You just blind. You over here knocking shit over. You know, I don't see nothing, man. I don't see y'all fighting over there. I don't see them bullying. I can't even hear either. That's Carlos. Or I can't see or hear anything that's going on to Melody. Oh, really? Oh, it sounds so good. It sounds so good. Says that he continues that that's not natural human behavior. That's what Carlos said. Oh, that's not natural human behavior for them to act like that. Oh, I was so triggered. Were you? Okay, Carlos. Okay, Carlos. So at what point will you be triggered to fix the situation that's going on your network? Because that's why we're doing a blackout, sir. Why you're so mad and saying that this is going on over here. He knows so much about what's going on Bravo and is like I said, so oblivious to what's going on Love and Marriage Huntsville over here on the OWN network. Can't make it up. Why is that? Why is your concern more for a network that you're not even working on? You, sir, are not Andy Cohen. Okay. You got a valley voice sometimes, but you're not Andy Cohen. Carlos Queen. You're not. You're not, and you're not. Okay. You sitting here watching Melody get teamed up on episode after episode after episode from her ex-husband, Martell. He does it. Okay. Marceau does it. Maurice co-signed the bullshit, so he is on it. He is on it too. We sat here and watched Wanda sitting here and try to swing on Melody, and the Lord had to slap her down. Okay. Since you want to be out here trying to be fighting, Wanda sat here and tried to swing on Melody. Y'all saw the episode when they had that whole knockdown drag out at Madonna. She was swinging so hard trying to hit Melody and then fell down herself. But you had nothing to say about that. Why was Wanda not suspended from Love and Marriage Huntsville? Because of her actions. Since you're so triggered and so upset about what is going on over here on the Bravo network with them teaming up on, and they just threw a drink in Wendy's face. Okay. So you so triggered and probably couldn't even sleep at night, honey. You was like this him. You could not get a good night's sleep because you were worried about them doing something to Wendy over there on Bravo. But then when you get over here with Melody, oh, everything is fine. You sleeping wine. You sleeping good. You home sipping on your wine, honey. You over there with your nice little church suit on with no shirt on underneath. They live to do that. With your shirt unbuttoned down, with your vest unbuttoned down here. Oh, you just on something else. But you don't see the bullshit on your own show. I just don't understand it. That situation has nothing to do with Carlos. And I really wish that he would address the situations that go on his own damn network so that we, the viewers, do not have to be out here without picket signs out here saying, hell no, we won't watch. Why are we having to do a blackout for something that he can fix at the drop of a hat? You, sir, are the executive producer. You are not the executive producer of Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay. Your show over here is running amok and probably going to get canceled if you don't address some of the issues that's going on. And that's on period. That's on period. But you worried about what's going on over there. So then Carlos goes on to says that Carlos said that in most situations, people will attempt to de-escalate a situation like that because they care about those involved. As you don't care about Melody. And I think that he's threatened by Melody because her fame is rising. And he wasn't expecting her to be as big as she is because it's kind of dimming his light, if you will. Okay. He's seeing that she is getting to the place where she's not going to really need him anymore because her celebrityism is growing. So Melody really is not, she don't need Love and Marriage Huntsville right now, quiet as kept. If she quits the show right now, the ratings for that show will drop and a lot of people will stop watching just because she's not on that show. Okay. So why would you not protect the person that's going to help you keep the bag? Y'all follow me? Why would you not protect the person and shut the bullshit down so that she don't say to you, you know what? I can't do this shit no more. Because you get ready to cut your own bag. Why? You don't went out here and bought this $1 million house in Atlanta. Okay, you want to stay there because every show that you get canceled, that's cutting your money. Love and Marriage Huntsville is supposed to be the #1 show on the OWN network. So why would you not cut the bullshit on the show for the sake of you saving your show and your bag? Let's keep this thing going. He says, and it was disappointing that no one on the cast tried to diffuse the drama. So who on Love and Marriage Huntsville tried to diffuse the situation when they had this fight and the bullying on your own show? I'm trying to see why the energy is not matching here. There's something off with the energy here. We're back to the Ray Charles over here. Yeah. So it says that he thinks that Giselle, honey, should have calmed everyone down. So who was supposed to calm everybody down over here on the OWN network? Let's talk about that. That's why our focus needs to be Carlos King or Queen, if you will. Carlos says that I don't care if you guys are mad at me or not. I like to keep it all the way real. Well, do you? Well, do you? Well, when you gonna keep it real on your own network? Okay. When you gonna keep it real over here on Love and Marriage Huntsville and say to the Scott brothers that they need to stand down and or stop bullying another woman? Is it fair for 3-4 men, like I said, to be coming for one woman? And you sit back with your arms folded and you, sir, contribute to the bullshit at the reunions and allow these people to talk crazy to her, and you chime in on the bullshit as well when you said to Melody at the last reunion that Arionne must be the full meal, knowing that this woman was going through what she was going through with her ex-husband sitting up there and cheating on her and already going through the bullshit and the embarrassment. You bring that up in her face, and Melody had to put on a poker face to avoid running off the stage crying because you, sir, with your tight ass suit, Easter suit on, sitting up there trying to get ratings, but at the end of the day, you did not diffuse the bullshit. You contributed to it. But now you can see the bullshit on another network, and you want them to address something that you don't have the balls to address on your own network. Make that make sense. So how is you can see it over here, but you don't see it over here? I keep saying it. Everything that you're saying as it relates to their situation, Carlos King, if you're watching my channel, that same energy needs to be sent to your own problem over here on your show. Why is that? Why is that? You sat on that show and degraded Melody as a wife and praised the side chick. When we start doing that? When we start doing that? Since when does a side chick get more clout than a wife? Since when? Since when? Since when is Arionne the full meal and Melody was just a snack? Since when? Because we see who the full meal is now. Because Martell's stomach, baby, it has been growling ever since he signed them divorce papers. And they're still growling. Okay? Yeah. They're still growling. And Arionne's stomach growling too, quiet as kept. All right? The same person that you praised on national television while this woman sat there while you degraded her, when she is the one that you are getting a fucking check. And I'm going to be raw because that pisses me off. Melody is the reason that everybody on this damn show is getting a check. This is really her show. So you degrade her on her own platform. Okay, granted, yes, you did help her get the show, but she pitched the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. She brought these people on this show. She is their boss. So you praised a worker over the boss, and you sat back and co-signed the bullshit and the bullying, even down to her ex-husband, and you chimed in for ratings to degrade this woman. I'm trying to figure out how that works for you. How that works for you, and you say nobody stepped in. Let me go back to it. He says, I don't care if you guys are mad at me or not. He says, I like to keep it all the way real. Giselle Bryant is the force multiplier, the queen bee, the face of Real Housewives of Potomac. He says, it's to the point now that she may be one of the faces of Bravo. It says that the Real Housewives of Potomac is Giselle Bryant's show. Is it? All right. So, and she can't even keep a man. So we're not even going to give her that title. All right. Even if he was chained up in that raggedy shack that she live in. Says love her or hate her is her show. I digress. All right. Carlos also goes in to say that and when you are the force multiplier of the show, that means you control the energy in the room. Does Melody not control the energy in Love and Marriage Huntsville? Yes, she does. Melody controls the energy in the room. I said it the other day. When Melody walks in the room, she owns it. When all the rest of them walk in the room, they walk in the room. Did you catch that? She is the queen bee of the show. So why are you not respecting the queen bee of the show who is putting coins in your pocket, sir? Why is that? Quiet as kept. Giselle is not the queen bee of the show. Karen is the queen bee of the show. Karen is the grand dame. I have never heard Giselle being called the grand dame. Giselle don't have a husband. So I'm trying to figure out what she is even still doing on the show because she don't have a storyline. Hence the reason she continues to attack other women's husbands so that she can keep a storyline for herself. Every man that she brings on the show don't want to claim her, don't want to be with her, cheat on her and dog her out and embarrass her. So how does that make you the queen, baby? The queen is somebody that can hold their head up high and say, this is my husband. And the next season that come around, that's still my husband. And the next season that comes around, that's still my husband. She done had 2-3 men on the show and ain't none of them claiming her, including the fool that she tried to fool everybody to say that she was married to. And back dating again. When she played herself, when Monique had to pull out a whole binder just to expose her ass. Yeah. But you the queen. You the queen of lies. I'm going to give you that title. Yeah. So Carlos says, yes. And when you are the force multiplier of the show, that means you control the energy in the room. Melody controls the energy in the room, baby. And she controlled the energy, baby, on that stage when you tried to degrade her. Because she sat there like a queen. And she didn't show you that you pierced her heart with that bullshit with her husband sitting there while you tried to degrade her and tell her she was less than a side chick who ain't got shit to offer anyone, including herself. Let me get your ass to bobblehead, Carlos. Yeah. Stop praising these side chicks. If you a side chick in my chat, I see it. I don't see it. For you can go and log off. I'll risk a viewer today. If you a side chick, I have no respect for side chicks. I'm sorry. It's too many men out here, baby. It's men laying out there on the street if you need a man, baby. It's homeless men that's looking for women, baby. You ain't got to be out here messing with somebody else's man to stroke your ego or anything else that you need to be stroked. Okay? I'm just saying. There is no future in being no damn side chick. I'm sorry. We're not about to sit here and praise side chicks and make it seem like they the shit out here, because they're not. They are not. I'm sorry, you're not. I'm gonna say it on my channel right here. If you a side chick, baby, I'm gonna say it in. Let me look in the camera. You are not the shit. Okay? Get mad at me. Do I care? No, you on my channel. So whatever I say, guess what? Whatever I say on this channel, it matters. Whatever you think does not. If you don't like what I got to say, hit that X at the top of your screen and bye-bye. Okay? Yeah, I said it. Side chicks, you get no clout over here. None. And for Carlos King to sit on his show and promote that further shows the type of person that he is and the mentality that he has as well. The sheer audacity of you to praise somebody who has slept with this woman's husband year after year and have had several children, was pregnant several times with this man. You didn't even have the audacity or the heart to understand the pain that she was going through when you even went back and asked her to go back to him to save ratings for the show. Did y'all know that? Carlos King went to Melody and told Melody that she should go back to Martell after all the bullshit that he did to her, including having that baby with Arionne, in order to save the ratings of the show, because he felt like it would look better for Melody and Martell to still be together to save the face of the show. What type of integrity is that? To tell this woman to go back to living in hell with a lying, cheating dog who was verbally, probably physically, allegedly, and I'm going to say allegedly because he gives off those type of vibes. We've seen it when they went to Las Vegas. You can't tell me no different. When her own mama had to say that she had to tell Marceau to hurry up and get over there because she was scared that Martell was going to do something when he and Melody got into a heated argument. So you cannot tell me that that does not sound like that he has those traits. So you tell this woman to go back to that type of lifestyle so that you, sir, can save the face of your show and keep ratings where you want them to go, for her to be miserable and for you to continue to be rich. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But you got all the answers for somebody else's network and none for your own. Yes, continue to blackout. Thank you, Melody McFadden. Continue to blackout. That just confirms it for me. That confirms it for me. Continue the blackout. How you tell somebody to go back to that type of situation when she done prayed her way up out of there? No. This woman prayed her way out of that situation. She gave 12 years of her life to a fool who disrespected her day after day after day. And when she finally saw her way out of it, and the only way she wanted to see him was through her rear view mirror, and you tell her, wait a minute, turn around and go back. because I need my ratings to be back up. This is not a good look right here with you leaving him, because all the other couples on the show is married and you're not married. So it's not going to be a good look for you and Martell not to be together no more, because y'all are the face of the show. Really? So you want them to be the face of an abusive relationship so that you, sir, can line your pockets and live where you're living right now in a brand new $1 million house, while the other couples on the show is barely scratching and surviving. That's what we're doing. Blackout. Okay. Blackout. Let's continue with what he had to say, because this is he had a lot to say. I ain't seen him say this much about his own damn show. He is going on and on about Real Housewives of Potomac because he is feeling a way, but you feel no type of way for your own show and the bullying that's going on there. Let's continue. He says, I wanted Giselle Bryant at a minimum to get up and say, all right, guys, enough is enough. Who was going to get up and say enough is enough on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Somebody should have said enough is enough at the reunion when you was coming for Melody and trying to embarrass her. Quiet as kept, okay? Says it's gone too far, and this is not what we do, because you cannot sit up here on your podium season 5 and call Monique Samuels everything but a child of God for what she did, and says that and what Monique did was wrong, and Monique admitted Candace did not deserve that. Okay, talking about when they got into that physical altercation. Well, didn't you have a physical altercation this season, sir, at Madani? Okay, because Melody said she was scratched during the confrontation on the back of her neck where Wanda tried to grab her. She said it in one of her lives, and I remember. She said she was scratched on the back of her neck. Now, she could have filed charges for assault. Okay? Yeah. Says that, and Monique admitted that Candace did not deserve that, and came out of Monique's own, he said, and that came out of Monique's own mouth. Okay? She said, so I'm not saying anything that she did not say. She said that. This is him talking. He's so invested, okay? He says he's not feeling the current season. He says, I love Potomac. He said, but I got to be honest. This season isn't hitting as past seasons have, because I feel like all of the women are having unlikable moments. He says, and I just don't think these women want to be around each other. Well, Melody don't want to be around the Scotts. So how are we going to fix that? Melody don't want to be around Wanda, who don't have a storyline. So how are we going to fix that? Wanda don't have no storyline. Why she like to keep saying that when she's on the show that she boosts the ratings? What storyline does she have besides getting in her daughter's business and stirring up mess on the show? Every time she steps foot on this show, she stirs up mess. She don't have no storyline. She does not have a storyline. All right, so Carlos also continued to say that I think this cast is more interesting in trying to make a moment versus being in the moment. Who that sound like? He says, and it's not coming across real. He had more to say. He says, he also says about Karen, which is the Grand Dame. He says, Dr. Wendy has so much to lose. Somebody should have said, listen, I'm not going to say Giselle and Robin. Okay. He said, I already said my opinions about them. He says, I'm going to get Karen, and at least from what we saw last season, it appears you like Dr. Wendy. I don't understand that. He says, you didn't do anything either. You got up. He's still talking about this whole fight situation. He says, oh my gosh, did this really happen? Did water get on me? He said it was so fake. Talking about Wendy, talking about the drink being thrown on her. Okay. Yeah. So he had a whole interview with DJ Richie Sky talking about Real Housewives of Potomac, but not once did you mention Love and Marriage Huntsville and the bullshit that you got going on there and the bullying that you got going on there. And I can't wait to see the reunion for this season to see how he sits on there and allows the bullying and how he jump in and bully as well. Because it's not right. But you, like I said, see it with everybody else and don't address it with your own damn show. And I have a problem with that. I really do. I think a lot of people started liking the show, the direction of the show, with them going in the direction of it being real estate. And even Melody said herself out of her own mouth that Carlos said he did not no longer want the show to go in the direction of real estate because the ratings weren't, it was boring. He said it was boring to the viewers. He wanted to make the show more interesting. So that's why they brought in all these other dynamics of the fight scene, of people arguing, of the cheating rumors, and all these other things that you throw in there to make the show more interesting for the viewers to watch at people's expense. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. At the end of the day, I will say continue to support the blackout until Carlos King, because he's the only one that can stop this. He's the only person that can stop this issue. If you are so vocal about another network that has nothing to do with you, you need to have that same energy, Carlos King, with the same about the same issues as it relates to your own show. Okay. Wanda needs to sit out for a season because she brings absolutely nothing but violence and negativity to this show. We as women do not want to sit back and watch one woman be ganged up on, talk to disrespectfully, and bring up a whole side chick who is irrelevant to the show, okay, and trying to build up someone else and tear someone else down. And I'm talking about Melody. You're trying to build a side chick up just to tear Melody down. And we're not going to sit back and tolerate and or support that anymore. I'm not going to do it. And every time I see it, I'm going to call it out. Every time. Arionne is irrelevant. Okay. She's going through her karma right now as we speak. Wow, she's supposed to be the full meal. She ain't a full meal. She ain't really a side no more. If you've seen her lately, she look like she need a side. Somebody need to drop off some green beans or something over there because she looks emaciated. Like she ain't had a good meal since her ass supposed to be the full meal. She don't like she had a good meal in a while. Okay. While she talking about she's prepping her food, she likes to prep her food the day before. I said, bitch, you don't prep potted meat. That's already done. You don't marinate hamburger helper, bitch. It's in the box. So what are you doing over there? Am I being petty? Probably. Do I take it back? Hell no. Let me say it again for the people back there. We don't prep potted meat. Okay. Why you talking about you prep your meal the day before? We don't prep potted meat, girl. And we don't marinate hamburger helper. All right. That shit is in the box. Brown that meat and pour that shit out of the box. Stir it up, put the lid on it, and have a nice day. That's pretty much how that works. Okay. Arionne, why you trying to be out here? If you did all that cooking, Martell would be over there right now. Okay. Because from what he was talking about, Melody threw down over there, honey. And she done showed her she can throw down. Well, she had a whole roast in the oven. I ain't seen no roast in your oven. Okay. You get roasted, but I ain't seen no roast in your oven, Arionne. Okay. Yeah. We seen popsicles and chips. Okay. And fruit snacks. Okay. Yeah. And the neighbor smelled some hamburger helper cooking, but I ain't seen no roast over there. So you tell me. I don't know what you prepping over there. But raw. But we're going to get on up out of here. That's all I have for you guys tonight. I wanted to bring that to your attention and let you guys know that we are still in the blackout. Thank you, Melody, for encouraging us to watch the show. We still support you wholeheartedly, 100%, as well as the Eminem kids. But we are doing this for a reason, okay? We're doing it for a reason. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, okay? I keep saying it. One can chase 1,000, two can put 10,000 to a flight, okay? We need everybody on board as it relates to this blackout, all right? We will not continue to sit back and watch Carlos King sit on his hands and do nothing. We cannot continue to do that. We cannot continue to do that. Just like you vote for a president, just like you vote to have the right people in office, it's the same thing as it relates to this show. We cannot sit back and watch people wreak havoc and bully people and say nothing, because then you become a part of the problem. If you do nothing and you see things happening, you become a part of the problem. And that's just on period. That's on period. Okay. We want this show to get back to the direction that it used to be, where people can get along. People are just trying to get along for the sake of getting a check. They don't like each other on this show. It has gone too far. Well, Miss Van is talking about she got to have the police sitting outside her door because Basement Billy is harassing her. That is going too far. This is a reality TV show. And in real life, people have to go out and have police officers sitting outside their door because somebody cannot let go of a situation that happened years ago when you really want that woman's man in the first damn place, because you admitted out of your mouth that you had several other women. So because you don't want to let go and you want somebody to claim you so bad, you want to harass somebody. And you look stupid doing it. And I said it right here. I hope he come over here on the bullshit. I really, really hope he come over here on that bullshit like he be trying to do with all the other bloggers, okay? And I'm going to tear your asshole off over here. I'm going to tear your ass cheek off if you come over here with that bullshit. I hope you do. I really, really hope you do, Basement Billy. Do not come over here with that bullshit, because I'm telling you now, at the end of the day, enough is a damn enough. Stop bullying people. Stop coming for people. If this woman don't want to claim you, guess what? She don't have to claim you. Who are you? Go on back in the woods, honey, and get some sense about yourself. Go let the go let the tailgate down on your truck, honey. Get your pillow and get on back there and get yourself go on to sleep. Go on and pull up in the woods, let that tailgate down, climb on the back of your truck, baby, and go on to bed. And leave this woman alone, because she ain't checking for you. Okay? Same thing with the Scott brothers. Y'all need to get some truth about y'all. Stop the bullying, because at the end of the day, you ain't about that life. Maurice, you need to go win a case. We ain't heard nothing about you winning no case. Okay? Go fix somebody's credit. All right? Marceau, go figure out how to get you some veneers with some adult teeth, because we tired of seeing baby teeth. Tisha, stop frying bacon all day and go get you a job and stop hating on Melody. Okay? Do I need to keep going? Wanda, stop cooking. That's all I got for you, girl. Stop cooking. Stop driving around with your engine light on, doing lives when your ass need to be home, getting some truth about you. Do I need to keep going? I won't even plan on dragging tonight. But yeah, that's what I got for you. That's what I got for you, okay? Take your ashy dimples home, Wanda, if you're watching my channel, okay? Because you like to be watching my channel and throwing out subliminals. When you say my name, you can be on your Beyonce. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Say it. It's Caramel, all right? I'm talking about you. You can talk about me, all right? Let's be grown about it. If I can say your name, yeah, you put everything else in your mouth so my name can be in your mouth. Do I need to say it again for the people in the back? Okay, you put everything else in your mouth, you can put my name in your mouth, all right? I said, stop driving around at 2 o'clock in the morning, doing lives, talking bullshit, and go on home and get some truth about you, okay? Go lay down and get you a good old nap in that little friendly home bed, okay, with that high-ass headboard that's touching the ceiling, okay? Yeah, I said it. Do I take it back? No. All right, do I care how you feel? Hell no. All right, do I think that you're going to say something to me and I'm not going to say something back? I hope not. Do I hope that you try me? Absolutely. Am I on ready? Always. Do I got time today? Bitch, I do. Okay, what time you coming for me? Anytime. Because, hey, what time is it? Always the right time. Let's get on out of here. All right, y'all have a good night. And we will be back tomorrow for what? Car Chronicles. Between what? 7:15 to 7:20-ish a.m. Yes, we will. Every morning is Car Chronicles, Monday through Friday. All right. Yes, I did not mean to drag them tonight, baby. But hey, Carlos Kingdom pissed me off tonight. Okay, worrying about something that ain't got nothing to do with him. But yes, say good night, all. Yes, honey. Y'all know I'm gonna drag just a little bit. Give y'all a little bit of dragging. But y'all have a good night. We will see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys that way, honey. Thank you to all my content creators in the building. Thank you to my moderators. Y'all did a splendid job. Can we get a few more likes? We got 234 people in the building, baby. Hit that like on your way out, baby. The like button is free. If you did not subscribe to this channel, please go ahead and do that now so that you can get alerts and know when Caramel logs on so that you can be a part of the drags. And you know, me talking shit, because that's what I live to do that, okay? I'm going to always bring you guys the tea, because that's what we do over here, all right? Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Good night.